Where do we come from? And where are we going?
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
Well, it's fairly complicated. Let me give you the
The Fatui again? We can't go anywhere.
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take advantage of the situation?
That's why it has to be our little secret. No one else can know, or we're asking for trouble. Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. Still, all you need to do is focus on your goal.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however.
There's no need to be so modest, Yan-san. Your incredible strength has long been a well-known fact. You're the pride of your tribe.
Archon, I'm sorry about before. You have so much on your plate, so much that you have to worry about.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions, myself included. Your reaction to Kachina's disappearance, I understand that feeling very well. Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down.
What is this place? Hey, isn't that a tail?
Good.
Whoa. I've never seen this place before. There's so many things in here.
It looks like there are items from every tribe. Collecting them must have taken a lot of effort.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, everyone grows up listening to the stories of heroes. And physical items do a far better job of preserving those stories than our own memory. Now, I still have some preparations to make for the ceremony, so feel free to take a look around in the meantime. If you're curious about an item, I'm more than willing to tell you about its origins.
All right, we'll have a look. This is Atea's talent.
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already. Atea was rarely ever without it. The powder still needs some time to settle. Well, what do you think of my collection? Do you feel like you have a better understanding of Natlan's culture now?
Yeah, if each item represents a different story, seems like Natlan's really been through a lot. Does every item hold a special memory, just like Atea's talisman?
That's right. The items in my collection actually serve a similar purpose to the ancient names passed down among the tribes. They demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape of time?
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. We cannot change the past or predict the future. But there's also a different theory, one that I believe to be closer to the truth. Namely, that the past, present, and future all exist at once.
At once? Paimon's not sure she understands.
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each nation, which one would you say was the most important? Exactly. Even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along the way don't cease to exist. They become part of who you are. Take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very different decisions, and eventually arrive at a very different destination. The future is the same way. It exists even though it has yet to come to pass. We just lack the means to perceive it. Of course, there are those with the power to foresee the future. They simply call it by a different name. Fate. You're quite familiar with that concept, I would imagine.
That does kinda...
Humanity excels at living in the present. But too often, while the pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars lead us to a better future. Only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless eras can we fight back against an enemy as formidable as the Abyss. To come up with such a set of rules, the first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight I can only imagine. That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man with no special power. After he ascended to the Divine Throne, he used it to borrow power from the heavens and establish the rules of Natlan. Namely, a framework through which ordinary people can ascend to Archonhood. By holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine the strongest among us. And when that person ascends to the Divine Throne, their inner flame will awaken. In addition, the sacred flame will grant them significant knowledge and memory of this land. After all, that's how I came to know everything I just...
So, it all comes down to the power of the Divine Throne and the rules. Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes. That's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised. I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute! It looks like the two of you are... Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person, but it really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before. Oh, wait.
A little late for that question, don't you think?
Sorry! Paimon's so sorry! Paimon's mouth works faster than her brain sometimes!
It's all right. No matter what others may say, my past is a precious part of my identity. I'm forever proud of the life I used to lead. Becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. The position just comes with a lot of responsibilities, so it impacts how often you get to see them. My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and he would sit on a blanket, and one time we didn't close the door securely. My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after—
Wow.
Isn't that what being a family is all about? I think about that story a lot, actually. As the Archon, I made a vow to defend this nation, and experiences like that, they were
Well, what happened after that? This portrait looks pretty old. Your sister must be all grown up by now, right?
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. Anyway, that's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled, place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin. surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall our stories remain eternal. Ancient name, take us to your fated bearer. Allow her to answer our call.
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina, are you okay?
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I?
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us.
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. I was waiting for the Y-Up to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me. The Y-Up saved me, even though its power is weakening, so I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds and seeing really horrible things.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. Just knowing you care is more than I'll find a way back. You don't have—
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming for you, and that's final. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. Nobody here sees you as a burden. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you, and you'll get all the applause and recognition you deserve.
I'm really still. I don't—
All you need to do is place— No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind.
Yeah, we're so close, we can't come— Thank you. Be careful.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion. Even a brief—
I know.
All right, then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very— That face you just made. Don't tell me you two got into an—
No, I just...
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more people—
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. But I can still keep an eye on the situation from Eon-san. I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation—
That won't happen.
I hope not.
can't wait any longer! So we're underneath Natlan right now?
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization, ruled by humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragon.
So these are Saurian ruins? Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own—
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now, so no one really knows what the devices here are for. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time, but with the recent increase in Abyss activity, the installations around here have somehow been activated again.
So what you're saying is...
No. It's going to be obstacle after obstacle from here on out.
Why are you all laughing like that?
It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in!
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Then let's go. We won't let anything stand in our way.
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all day if you list them out one by one. It's much faster to just focus on what's good for you.
Such as?
Vegetable juice. Want some?
You know, Ian-san? Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Pew pew! At the frying pan, it's
Rain outlines your fate.
Paradigm shift! Annihilate! Merciless! Into the void!
Whoa, the place we need to go seems really high up.
Boba, get them!
Fearless! Another star goes out!
outlines your fate.
Diana Special!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
I'm a rock!
Merciless. Paradigm shift.
Pew pew!
Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate. Into the void.
Can't handle your drink. You're toast!
Let me read you a verse.
I'm a rock! Nice and
Fearless. Paradigm shift. Extinguish. Merciless.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
easy for you to say.
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told us about. The one...
Yes. There's something in the depths of this place.
We actually have to go in? Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up. Hey! You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
Looks like we made it. This is the...
It looks so different from what I imagined in the story.
That overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies.
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it out.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there? Well,
Just like I said, our real world knowledge doesn't apply here. If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance.
that's it? You really think that little of Paimon? That's not...
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and...
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world.
The terrain looks difficult to navigate, and the visibility.
Yeah, these floating black things don't look
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! Attacking ghost!
Calm down, I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right? Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malko. I was completely lost to this realm, and it's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces of... I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this imperfect form.
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker stone hadn't become corrupt, but we had to destroy it. Otherwise...
Of course. Thank you for protecting him. I never imagined that. Under the power of the stone, it felt like our souls were connected. Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Whether in triumph or death, you want...
Exactly. That may not be in the cards for us, but you're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being chased by an embodiment of... I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so follow me. Be careful. This place has been
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Ouch!
Quick, get back here! You can't... Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being. We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way. Not good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
I'm a rock! Diana special!
Rain Cutter!
Eat this!
Merciless! Into
Yeah!
Rain outlines your fate.
Oh, Paimon can't see anything!
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Did you hear that?
What?
Never mind.
Don't scare Paimon like that!
I heard it too.
What did it say?
Doesn't matter.
Paimon just heard it too! Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
We're here, Kachina! Honey? Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of— Good idea! Let's go!
Pew pew!
Boba, get them! No, my sword!
Look at you! Booze it!
Oh, yeah! Let her rip! Clear the area! Surge! You're here! You're finally here! Thank you so much! That monster can appear from anywhere! The Wyap's power helped keep me hidden, so— Had a girl.
Should we start heading back then?
Actually, I have a request. Will you come visit the Wyap with me? I can't exactly put it into words, but something's wrong with the—
That was the Pyro Archon.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyap. You can think of them like the body of each Wyap. There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated,
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're
Still, we can't just leave the Wyap to suffer.
I agree. We might even manage to draw out the monster. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration.
Kachina? What's wrong? Nothing. Just a—
Maybe we really should leave. Kachina—
No, just up ahead. I'll lead the way. Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you. You don't have anything to prove either.
All right.
We've already come all this way. So
Let's go.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself? That's too—
It's all right. I may not be as strong as that monster. I don't have much time left. If you're anything like my friend, I'm sure you're not So go. Achieve your goal.
Thank you for everything.
you're a true
No one...
Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk. I'm fine. I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that. Wyap? Wyap! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyap? So we were right. The contamination is already— Alright, get ready, everyone! Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place!
Careful. We've got company.
Already?
You really think that puny soul could... He tried to get in my...
You killed—
He would have dispersed with or without me. You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me... No. The power of the Abyss isn't toxic. I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out that is the tragedy of your short life. Ancient name, the Pyro Archon Creed. Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina...
Kachina! Give me your hand. Feel that? I'm ready. Thanks, Moalani. Because I'm not alone. You're right. Maybe comforting ideals don't, but you also couldn't be more wrong. You've never had to work for your own strength.
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back down? The power lies not in the ideal itself, but in our commitment to upholding that ideal.
Well said!
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this. Sorry in advance, but there aren't many in Natlan who...
From the ashes!
Drilling down!
Flames of redemption!
Action at the flame! Whoosh! Huh, here goes!
Corruption begins! The power of flame compels... Now is the time for my coming!
Hey! Let's ride! Let's shred, Sharky! Let her rip!
All right! Here we go! Shall turn to dust!
We won! We actually won!
That's what he gets for underestimating you two.
Fantastic work, Kachina. This makes me so... I'm happy too, Mualani. Together we really are unstoppable! Huh? My ancient name is... glowing?
It's probably a projection from the real world.
Wait, does that mean...
That was a bold move. Diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend. Especially in a place so Still, seeing you pull it off was everything you said was exactly right. It took years worth of scars and lots of unnecessary suffering for me to... The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Everyone has a part to play. Only then will we have the power to defeat the strongest of foes.
Who?
Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs. I fought...
I've heard that name before. You were the giant who saved all of Natlan.
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, that means you have... Under the name Umoja, you shall
Me?
as long as blood still runs through your veins. Its blaze will become one with the gate, even amid everlasting darkness. Our bonds remain eternal.
What's wrong? So that's what happened.
What do you mean?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now.
We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger here longer than we have to. I know bits and pieces, but I had no...
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explain... Okay, that should be enough. Why up?
I hear your voice, Kachina.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon I'll keep searching within myself for the...
You are already an outstanding child in my eyes, Kachina. No matter...
Huh?
You are all my most beloved children. Your ancient name is just that. A name. Focus on who you want to be. You are already... The story of your ancient name is for you. It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step to go now, my children.
I know we've never met before, Wyab. Thank you for encouraging Kachina.
Whoa! What's going on?
We're out of time.
It's the power of the Abyss. Quick, we need to run!
It's a Sealy! The Sealy opened the way for us! The opening in the sky! It's closing!
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here!
Watch out for the falling rocks! Quick, through the middle! Come on, faster!
We'll never make it!
You've done well. Now come home.
We're back! The Pyro Archon saved us.
But she's not here. Yeah, didn't she say she used it all up?
She's still in the Speaker's Chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was
So you're saying her?
every great display of power comes at a price.
You must feel terrible, Kachina. Just let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a doc.
I recommend getting a full checkup. Just
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler? Right. You always seem to do pretty well against the...
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in the Night Kingdom as well.
Right. The Wyap mentioned something about...
I'll let her explain everything. We're all a part of the plan now. Every move we make from here on out will decide Natlan's ultimate fate.
a lot less stuff here than before.
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over.
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the Take a seat, everybody. I'll examine you one by... All right, that should do it for now. But just to be safe, I'll perform another checkup in a couple of days. I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you.
He always has been special like that. He can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role.
Of course. I still have patience.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, all right. We might just give it time.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Huh? No.
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation. Our looming destruction is not a recent development, but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated.
Mualani told us a little bit about that.
500 years ago, all the nations of Teyvat were invaded by the Abyss. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. Even then, it took centuries, and still, this is but a superficial victory. The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley lines. Immediately after the war, our calculations but at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our civilization was dying, our faith if we didn't bring the nation back together. So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the...
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a since the plan was mentioned in those memories. But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense.
That's right. The hardest thing for humans. A god can extend a human's life by using But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods. A human life is like a flame, only by dying before my time could I have the chance.
So, in other words, this is your
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archon, the goal was to reunite the people, and once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wayab would select a hero. The Chosen would then stand by my side and
So that means...
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
So in other words, you always knew who the Wayab were going to pick?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but once again, it comes down to the deterioration.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't... So, I've tried my best to help them from this... Currently, Shalonin of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wayab, Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
Well, we have less than a year!
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all... That's also why I haven't been able to take action.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too, or just like your determination to save Kachina.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final...
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hint. I can only trust in the. I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular. You're quite perceptive, aren't you?
Huh? Oh, right!
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still need. After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a.
Fuel?
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important. Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of content. On their own, each item's power. By burning those items, I was able to activate. It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was.
But weren't they all precious tricks?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, and then it would only be a matter of time. Besides, when those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, if they knew those items helped save the present day.
Even when you put it that way.
There's no need. The people and the events of the past are never truly lost. If you still have regrets, let them fuel. Your deeds will become new legends and nurture new.
Well, we'd still like to return the favor.
Well, if that's now that Kachina has returned, we can finally. And we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Plus, you'll.
Still.
Try not to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. All right.
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the stories of warriors from all over Natlan. They attract people from all. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. It's been really nice, seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me gradually understand the true value of the springs. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, their absolute passion for life. Even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. It's unbelievable how quickly they worm their way back into my good graces. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. She possesses infinite potential. I can see it. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children. Just like those warriors. So you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise victory in the distant future. The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced. My rage will never know absolution. But you came to me because I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt. for Natlan.
So, you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again? But what about the you from right now? You're just gonna die.
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision, we will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes, even across time. We will all do our part to fight for—
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis. Seriously, though? Dad should be here. Where is he?
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Don't take it to heart, my dear. That's— Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone. The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the strength to—
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight.
Who will be the one to...
We are the those who grew, those who forged our own. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
Fearless. Fearless.
You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here, so I just... It's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina.
Ah, well, you two had a fight.
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip, right?
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot.
That's good.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we...
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before. Her impulse to fight is extremely strong. Her mental strength helps her rein it in, but she still...
So what you're saying is...
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid. Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to make it back safe and...
What? Do you really have to go that...
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her family. She can't. I appreciate the understanding and... Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their arguing? In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Woohoo! Well done. I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon.
I had no choice. My friend...
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild. So I stopped to... When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just...
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure...
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of...
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through.
So,
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up like...
So...
Alright. There's no need to... Dear friend, firstly, I'm grateful to my friend. This traveler and his companion Paimon are some of the strongest. They've agreed to let me learn from them. And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Ayan-san. They all help they too deserve to be called our heroes. So...
Well said!
I'll drink to that.
How does it feel being...
To be honest, it's... Well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated champion. Hey, please don't...
Ah, you're here.
How did you know? That's by my...
You look like you've still got questions. Ask away. Because the thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the end, you could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end. Imagine if I said, let's leave right now, and go save the sun. I couldn't make them shoulder that burden. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. The plan could... or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
Paimon's suddenly remembering that portrait in your room. Was that your family from back then?
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is, from what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with the... She played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy. Still, it was an impressive achievement, and I'm very... You feel loss keenly. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through.
Yeah, doesn't that mean the way...
I suppose, but so what? Don't forget, time takes many forms. Even if the future ends in destruction, there's still no reason, and it's precisely because we humans can. This is a pivotal moment. Well, 3, to be precise. There's one further here. Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is true. If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full...
Ancient names can be for...
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in the Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power. Just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all costs. This...
Yeah, we can't just ignore the...
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilon and write... We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but...
My lord, we've received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of... Although your injury complicates things, this is most...
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken... As for you, I must confess...
No matter how dense the fog, as long as this... you don't have much time.
I'm beginning to see just how you